Okay. So I'm just a little bit blown away and I want to show something here. So I've not been using Miro an awful lot lately. I used to kind of use it so much. But I'm just working out a business plan as part of a college assignment here. And I've done a roadmap here. And I noticed this AI button here from Miro. Move this out of the way. And I just chose one of these options here, like get, so it's obviously figuring out that I'm working on a digital product. Now, product leader, this thing comes along and just makes these comments of things that I should think about here. This is awesome. Watch this. There he is, or her, or it. It's just it. Oh my goodness. It's reading everything. Okay, I just look at the quality of the comments here. So, okay, tools section lists several APIs and servers. It might be helpful to briefly mention why these specific tools were chosen over others. Okay, fair enough. MVP launch phase outlines onboarding targets. How will success be measured in terms of user engagement satisfaction during this phase? Well, that's not the measure phase. Okay, so it's not very clever. Could you clarify the criteria for moving from the measure phase to the iterate phase beyond the current metrics? This would help in understanding the decision-making process. Well, the criteria is we've learned something. Okay, so it doesn't really know much about product development, maybe, which would help if it was a product leader. So, still though, it's kind of cool. Okay, in the iterate phase, what are the oh, yeah, yeah. Okay, so the prompts are actually pretty crap. They're not really. It's just looking for more detail. Go away with your prompt for more detail. Okay, let's see how it does on a business model canvas. Um, see what it'll do here. Um, product brief. Okay. Or research synthesis, even better. This would be interesting. Okay. Wow. All wrong. Okay. So it took the kind of fake name that I used and just researched a company with that name. It didn't really read the stickies. Let me see if I just try. Okay, let's try highlight again, but highlight the whole thing instead of just a frame, and I'll take the word jaunt out of there. Okay. Now we'll go again. Okay, document. Let's just even go with a product brief. See if it figures that out. Yay, you read the stickies. That's cool. Very nice. Now let's go with research synthesis. This is where it actually, if it does good research, that could be pretty handy. I kind of would like it to highlight the stuff that I had before and like get it to make a visual roadmap. But let me just see about the research synthesis. Ah, I look so tired. Um, Yay. Okay. So if you just go with the frame, it'll go with whatever heading you've got. But actually, if you highlight all of the stickies, wow, that's pretty cool. AI is amazing. used. You can see some other stuff I pasted here to, whoa, um, oh my goodness, all over the place, to map out some, what did I use for that? It's called Napkin for drawing out some just concept visuals about the user journey, the different personas. And then I kind of described what the tech stack might look like, hypothetically speaking. And this was with, what was that called? Um, Eraser. It's quite high level. You need to kind of look at it for a while to figure out what's going on, but it doesn't not make sense. Yeah, pretty cool. So AI is doing lots of stuff for us now. You need to look over everything it does and just do stuff yourself. Like I talked to Copilot earlier on and just called out some figures for this sort of thing. And I just jotted it into a table while speaking conversationally to it. And, but you have to do things yourself. And then I kind of, and actually, I would say that I probably would have done this in the same amount of time as it took me to actually open Copilot and have the conversation. And then I ended up adding on one last column myself. So so some of the use of these things at the moment are just novelty, but as they get smarter, it's just going to be mind blowing for uh, product development, particularly like maybe things like what I'm doing here, talking about like concepts level stuff, MVPs. Let's see if I can get this to generate me a roadmap with just the kind of 6 month, 6 months, 4 phases that I've laid out here. Um, Custom prompt. Where was the custom prompt? Custom prompt. Create a visual roadmap of this 6 month lean startup in the phases as described from left to right. See how you go. I did say visual, but I guess it's not. Okay. Oh, I need to change to, would it be diagram? Do the diagram. Okay. We'll wait till you finish and we'll go again. This is cool. I can't believe I'm getting this for free on Miro, in fairness. Like, I'm not even on a paid subscription. Okay, you're done. Great, generate an image. Let's see you do that. Let's see if it's any good while I read the roadmap that you wrote. Yes. Yes. Okay, so you did the same thing as what I did, but you did it downwards instead of left to right. Oh, that's a rotten looking image. It's a classic, terrible AI image. Let's just go with, yeah. Hmm. What? Okay. We go with UML sequence. Generate. And we have a waterfall. Cool. Let's try again. Let's do one with your diagram. And if that sucks, we'll try a flowchart. Where is it doing it? Okay. No. Let's try a flowchart. This is fun. Hmm. Okay. None of these are particularly useful. I'll try mind map and then I will. Oh, I'm out of AI. So it's credit based. Well, if you didn't know, now you know. I will have more credits on the 1st of May. Where do you see your credits before you go and spend them all? Well, anyway, this has been an interesting new AI experience. As I said, I have not been really using Miro a lot lately, just kind of for some flowcharts in work and for some timelines. But just kind of really for my own noodling and doodling. I haven't really been needing to use it for work purposes lately. So I didn't even realize this was a thing. It probably is a thing, but isn't enabled at work. But I have it there for free on my private free tier subscription with Miro. That's a whole heap of fun. Can't say I got crazy value out of it. The nicest thing there, I would say, was the research synthesis. I'm probably gonna pour over that a little bit more and delete everything else that has just kind of created noise. But just thought I'd share that.